Okay, let's get this party started. I have a list of questions here that I need to answer. So let's start with the first one. Um, it says, who are you? My name is Baone Twala. I'm 27 years old and I was born in Botswana and raised in South Africa. Next question. What do you do? Generally, I'm trying to change the world. I see myself as an agent for social change. Professionally, I am an admitted attorney. Let's see what else is here. Oh, yeah, okay. So professionally, I am an admitted attorney and I practice human rights law. And I'm currently working as a clerk at the Constitutional Court of South Africa. Generally or personally, the most easily accessible way to kind of reach people, or at least one of the ways in which I'm doing it, is that I run a page on Instagram where I share about my lifestyle and just basically my journey and experience as a black woman. So I share about food, I share about travel, I share about lifestyle, etc. Next question. Oh, and natural hair, of course. Next question. What inspires you? What inspires me the most is the liberation of others, and the most important form of liberation to me is the liberation of the mind. I believe that if you can free your mind of the obstacles which you believe are a hindrance to you, real or imagined, then you can really just achieve anything. And the broader you dare to imagine, the more you'll strive for things. So I'm very much about liberating people about the way in which they think about themselves and the way in which they think about others and the way in which they think about the world. Most importantly, I think that the social and the personal are intertwined, and how a woman feels and thinks about her body, about her natural hair, or actually about her hair, natural or otherwise, is just as important as helping her access, her rights to housing, education, or potent water. Right. So the next question says, tell us one big secret about yourself. I'm in a long-standing committed relationship with courtships in any form. Next question. What is your worst flaw? I think my worst flaw is that I suffer from imposter syndrome, and imposter syndrome is basically the belief or the fear that you are not meant to be wherever you are, in whatever capacity you're there in. Actually, more likely if you're there in a positive capacity. So if you're doing really well, that you are not supposed to be there, and basically that you're an imposter and they're gonna catch you out, and you can get that experience in the professional space, whatever your work is, or even in social spaces. And it's something that black people experience, but more specifically women, because being a woman is like being black twice. Okay, the next question, what is your best trait? So I would say that my best trait is that I'm not deterred by failure. So I'm very comfortable with the idea of not getting something right the first time, or the third time, or the fourth time. I think that people who don't get things right the first time are at a greater advantage than those who do, because they learn through failure. You learn so much more about yourself and about the thing that you're trying to achieve, and that knowledge is something that you have that the person who gets it right the first time doesn't have. And that actually helps you in the longer run, because you're then able to respond more quickly to obstacles than a person who has never gotten something wrong. Okay, the next question is what is your favorite song right now? My favorite song right now is May I Have This Dance? Am I? No, am I? Is it? No, 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 no. I'm lying. My favorite song right now is, what's it called? I Got You by JCJ. And he goes, no, I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Da-na-na-na-na. But like, the bass in that song is fire. And then last question, what is your idea of perfect womanhood? I've written that down, so I'm gonna read it. My idea of perfect womanhood is a woman at peace with all of herself and pursuing her purpose in the world despite the obstacles, internal or external, that may seek to deter her.